Welcome to Ellie Goldsmith's Unity Flow podcast. We are going to enter into the flow of unification as we go to a special time period together. I need you guys, come Unity, the online community, joining up with Unity Inspires project. We also have our website, Unity Inspire, without the S, projects.com. We'll put it in the links below. And we have, thank God, some new opportunities for you, for people out there, for your communities, for online and in-person bookings. Let's make it happen. So you go to unityinspireprojects.com, you click on the musicians link, and as you can see, we've already got an extensive list of amazing talent, beginning with Alex Clare, Moshe Rubin. As we scroll downwards, Listen Black. You can scroll horizontally as well, but it's better to go down because you get the bio and the book now link. Ari Lesser, Hebrew Music, Shepherd Band, Ethan Katz, Abby Benjamin, Yossi Daniel, Duvi Shapiro, Tali Yes, Shlomo. I mean, there's just awesome talent all the way through. We've got wedding singers, we've got Garba, INR are able to do the chuppah. This is a new opportunity for everyone out there. Dan Isaac and Benjamin Rubenstein. They've been making music since 2010. In fact, I was meritorious to host them at their first show as the previously named band Star featuring Ori Murray, and that was awesome. We had that in the Unity concerts and throughout Yerushalayim, Jerusalem, as well in Ashrenu, Beit Shemesh, and now, thank God, in the last bunch of years they've formed a new form of acoustic sound, and they're amazing for chuppahs and for live events, and we're very excited to offer I and R. Check it out on the unityinspiresprojects.com website. We have DJ Hudacris, Mikey Mockton. Thank God Mikey Mockton will be going ahead, thank God, on some major labels, so keep an eye on him. And also the real Gabriel and Akev. Very excited to go ahead with him. Uriel Schlepping Nachas was just with them in a frat. Westside Gravy, Mazel Tov, he just got engaged, so he'll be going ahead to a chuppah himself, and it's exciting unification for him. The Shira Choir, of course, and we'd like to bring the whole full-piece band to your wedding or your simcha. Ahavas Production, DJ Arrow Cats, he can do from beginning to end, A to Z, the whole event. Ellie Goldsmith, yes, myself. You can check out my tracks from the 90s, 2000, thank God, doing some good vibes. And Esther Freeman, who was just here in the Holy Land, you can book her in the US now. She's returned already. Eliezer Kosoi, aka Leon, an old friend and a very big talent. Mindy Weinreb, aka the Shtetl Band, and Levi Cohen, who is now featuring on our site as well. We do hope to update the site constantly, and if you have any talent, anyone you want me to know about, please reach out. It's an opportunity for us to build this together. This is a Unity Bookings agency. Unity Booking is the concept of bringing, and as I've been explaining this to people, top high-level talent, speakers, artists, creatives, in a way that flows, that meets your needs, your opportunities, and they're all people who are role models and can bring pure, healthy inspiration to what you're building in your community and want your family and friends to be part of. We have obviously the speakers, and I'm excited to see Rudy Rochman. In fact, that reminds me, I'm about to go ahead with his new management and a new deal, so I'm going to have to get that sorted out hopefully today, and very excited to renew the relationship there. Shlomi Zions as well, thank God. Michael Salmon, mentalist, he will be in Turkey, I believe, for Pesach. Very excited to go ahead with that. Shlal Binkhoff, we've been pushing out a lot of emails to all you guys out there in the communities. Very, very, very special person, a lot of amazing opportunities with him. He's much more than just what it's put on his bio. He can do some amazing workshops for your community. Moshe Gersh, Gedalia Fenster, Joseph Brown, I think is new. I don't know if I mentioned that. The brother-in-law of Nissan Black, and Nissan Black obviously I'm always booking with, as well now as his brother-in-law as a speaker option, a producer, but also a great speaker. Eddie Goss, myself, thank God, and I'm featuring now on a few sites, the Shabbat.org site, as well as the Chabad Shluchim. Let's just see what the actual name of it is called. SpeakerCentral.org. I mentioned that already in the previous time we spoke. And we have, of course, Shalom Orish. And hopefully we're going to try and include Rav Dayan Elgod, who's an awesome translator, but it also will be hopefully after Pesach hosted in a frat community. So you'll have the opportunity to check out Rav Dayan Elgod. It's a big special speaker and friend, and someone who can, as a Dayan and Posek, can really lead an amazing Shabbos as with everything we're doing. Rabbi Yonatan Galad, or Rabbi Yonatan Galad, Jodeci Joseph, Mordechai Ben Avram, Toby Rubenstein's been doing some big things out there. Avi Ebelo, he was on tour but now he's back, so if you'd like to reach out for future tours, please reach out to us. And All Lee Waba as well is also on our site. Amazing. And we'll hopefully be updating the site today with the Diane Elgod as well. And this is amazing. We're constantly getting Unity Inspires Projects.com to a newer level. We're hoping to do a collaboration podcast with the podcast against anti-Semitism. I've been reaching out to some other people, influencers who have power in the mainstream media, and we definitely need more and more positive content to uplift. So as we are about to prepare for Pesach, all these people, as I've mentioned before, are like the Nasiim. We mentioned at Hanukkah the concept of Korban Nasiim. We bring each prince brings their offering as representatives of the tribe. So I believe that all these wonderful inspirational names I just mentioned, each one of them on a certain level is a leader for their communities, for the global community, and each of them can go forward and inspire and bring their offering as we go into Pesach days. We first start with the Korban Nasiim, the 12 days beginning Rosh Chodesh Nisan, which is this week, is Chadshus, a renewal with the light of Rabbi Nachman Ben Feger, Nachman Simcha's Yom Yoledet. We have, and we'll discuss that by the way, Emuni is our future podcast. I want to remind everyone we have our Relationship Flow podcast, renewing our relationship, and we're hopefully going to be featuring on Glenn Sadafire on the Middle Ground podcast with my soulmate, and we're trying to go ahead together in the Relationship Flow. It's definitely a more challenging time with Pesach coming up, a lot more pressure, and hopefully everyone here who listens in will have the opportunity to not just book our wonderful speakers and creatives, and we reach out every year for certain partnership opportunities. Right now with Pesach on its way, we definitely need that extra help towards the busy time and more expensive time, as well as we want to be able to increase our opportunities and projects of what we're doing here. So the support is greatly appreciated. You can check out below, we'll put the PayPal link there, how you can donate and partner and sponsor any projects that we're involved with, as well as the continued development of our sites, and something that really is, thank God, making a big difference to a lot of people. For example, Nissan Black has just been booked for a cruise ship for the students who are, in the war-torn areas of Russia, Ukraine. They're getting an opportunity through Chabad, the ones who have excelled, and they've proven themselves able to keep growing in their learning and their progress, and these wonderful students will be giving a cruise ship. I got a letter from Rabbi Beryl Lazar from Chabad, so it's amazing. There's people out there who are able to keep the inspiration going even during such challenging times, and Nissan Black has been asked to join them, and I'm very excited to keep that going, as well as we are looking into the summer, beginning our Amunah Tour 2023 in person in the US. We're obviously always doing our weekly classes, and you can join that, as I mentioned before. Amunah is our future podcast, Birds of Israel, but we also have the in-person experience that we're hopefully working towards. There is some talk about bringing the Rabbi of Shalom Moshe to Mexico City, Panama, other South American or Central America locations. El Salvador was some people reached out, but really the more simple situation is we'll bring him to New York again, to Deal, New Jersey, and unless there's serious opportunities elsewhere, say for like in the past in Miami and other places, Los Angeles, which is definitely something that might end up happening. We still, on a realistic level, sure, are looking at Deal, New Jersey and New York, and there's even some people just reached out to me yesterday in other local parts of New York, so it's very likely that's what will be this summer. If there's anyone who wants to collaborate on any larger projects as well, of bringing more events, Unity concerts, with all these Unity Inspires and Unity Bookings talent, we're happy to collaborate, as well as creating more content, something which is definitely needed. I've just mentioned on the Campaign Against Anti-Semitism podcast with Alice and Joseph from Jew in the City how much content we don't have. We definitely don't have enough positive content representing the message of unity and truth. That's something we need to increase. So anyone out there wants to collaborate and partner on that, we're always looking for those opportunities. There are people who are reaching out to me directly and asking me, so I'm happy to right now enable them through other people to do that. But as an actual agency to be able to create our own content would need more support. So once again, you can do that on the link below, on the PayPal link, and make it happen. And we'll give you full credit, and both in this world and spiritually as well, for all the accomplishments we're able to have and the impact we can have. We also want to dedicate today's podcast to a good friend and previous student, Daniel Burrell, who unfortunately I just found out in the last week or so has passed away. He was only 30 years old, and we had the merit to learn together in the Boys Clubhouse from England, as well as Neve Sion, one of the programs here in Israel when he was here over 13 or more years ago. And also we want to dedicate to all the people that are struggling, and teenagers and youth at risk and adults at risk, that they should have the strength to overcome any challenges. And we dedicate all the merit of the Unity projects to keep growing and reaching out to all those wonderful souls, something I try and do personally. As well as I would like to let people know there's such developments on technologically, a whole new app that's coming together, and it's very important that we keep building that, and one of them is called Musa. I have to get into it at some point, but if we're able to collaborate with them, I mean, they're a whole another level, but basically combining the music application into all the different aspects of the social media and playlists, and how you can bring it all together in a live, very interesting concepts. We'll have to explain it more in the future, but there's so much development online that we can hopefully enter and join together with these talented people out there. And once again, I just want to thank everyone who listens, and wish everyone a happy preps to Pesach. Pesach is a time of freedom from all our limitations, and to be able to really come together. Pesach is a unity experience. The idea of a Sibur brings mercy, brings purification. We join together, we become unity with community, we create more unity flow, we bring more unity energy, we unify with, most importantly, with the family first, with our soulmate, as we spoke about, Relationship Flow podcast, our children, the people that are most close to us, and then we bring that to the community around us, both online and in person. And this is something which all of us can strengthen during the coming days, especially leading up to Pesach, where we get a certain extra freedom, extra level of emunah and soul, and that soul level can give us the strength to empower all the different projects and bring down that unified light into everything we're doing, that clarity, that das, that true knowledge into what we're trying to accomplish, and that will bring the Mashiach Tzidkeinu. Like we just saw with Shalom Moshe, with the president of Israel, trying to bring about more shalom, more peace, more love, more unity, and that's something we can all do together in our own way, and through our sphere of influence and through what we're doing. So we're praying for everybody to be successful. Thank you for listening, and share your unity flow and collaborate with the links below in our description. Don't forget our United Souls book extract. We put out a new episode already, episode 28. There, Rabbi Sachs, one of the leaders of unity and speakers in the world, and we discussed his passing and what's the legacy that he's left, and there's so much available on all our platforms and the different classes we're doing weekly. Please share and make it real, so that we can really go ahead on a community level and a global level and bring a unified situation of happiness and peace and love. Amen.